This podcast, bussin'.
Welcome to this.podcast. We back from a long hiatus. Get our mental health right. Get some brand new content for y'all. I'm your friendly host, Jay, joined by my friends. We got Co.
Man, what we talking about?
And then we got Uncle Damo.
Hi, my name is Uncle Damo.
Check out the beautiful Lawrence and Larimer. They provide the space for us. That's lawrenceandlarimer.com. Or you can come down to the brick and mortar at 3225 East Colfax Avenue. Yes. Did I say you could catch us on Spotify? All right. Well, you could catch us on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Stitcher, and video on YouTube. What else do I got to do? It's been a while, y'all.
Been a while.
Yeah. How y'all feeling? I think I covered everything.
Man, it's been so long. I ain't even got my earphones.
Hey.
I know. Look at you, unprepared.
Hey, Jay, you remember you used to be like, welcome to this.podcast. I am your host and your friend. Or, excuse me, stop, cut.
Wait, fuck. Let's do it again. Let's run it back.
Yeah.
We come a long way. It feels like I missed y'all.
Hey, we're like the Jeffersons, brother. We're trying to move on up.
We are going to move up, man.
Mm-hmm.
We on our way.
Sure
So
enough.
for them other shows, I see y'all out here doing your thing. But we back, man. We the pod.
Nah, there's space for everybody.
There is space for everybody. You right, man. So shout out to the other pods in Denver. Y'all doing a fantastic job. Keep the content coming, and we just going to add to that.
Hey, we push each other.
That's it. I think, we level up. Boom, 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 till we reach the top. Then the next thing you know, we've been on the map, but then everybody else recognize. Right, Co?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, we back after 3 weeks being out. And actually, we just been having fun behind the scenes, talking a lot of shit that one day we could probably share with y'all. But there was a funny topic that I want to get into, Co, because I had to leave. You and Damo started having an amazing conversation that was pretty funny that I missed out on. But tell the listeners how it started. What were y'all talking about?
Well, no, it started with you coming in like Jay got a whole new get up, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
where'd you go shopping at? Where'd you go shopping?
Man, I've been
Give us the
outside a
rundown.
little bit.
Where's outside?
Dude, out in these streets a little bit, because y'all kept giving me a hard time.
Not
about-
y'all. I don't do that.
Yeah, you do, man. You give me a hard time.
When you walk around here barefoot, yeah.
Yeah, but you was like, that's why I sit in crisscross applesauce, because I want to show off my J's. Yeah, so I had to go get the bio hacks, man. You know, I had to go pick them up.
Hey,
I ain't going to let you know how I got it, but I got a guy.
Man,
I appreciate that.
Get out the dad jeans.
Get out the dad jeans, man.
And
Although
so-
dad jeans is all right,
No,
man.
and so
Come on now.
that's where that's where the conversation started. So, I'm sure everybody can relate.
Yeah.
You have your favorite pair of jeans. Does everybody have a favorite pair of jeans?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
These jeans I have on happen to be one of my favorite pairs of jeans.
Okay.
And Courtney and I were talking, and I don't know how the conversation came up, but I was like, hey, I think we were talking about patches on jeans or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got a patch inside my jeans. And he was like, what? I was like, dude, these are my favorite jeans. And they had a little, like, you know, when I sit down like this, I'm a big boy.
Absolutely.
Them things stretch. So guess where they start stretching? In my butt.
Right, in the private section.
Yeah. So I told him.
Right near the sphincter.
No.
My bad. Go ahead.
And then the conversation. So I got a patch on my jeans on the inside.
Where at though?
In the booty. To preserve my favorite pair of jeans.
I totally get that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm with you on that. But what was the insert of the conversation? What was this exact statement you said to Co?
Courtney said the statement.
Oh, okay. Well,
What?
Co, come on, man.
You fabricating. Go.
Wait, what'd I say?
What did you
he's
say?
already on the sauce, huh?
See?
He already on the sauce. You
I
were
mean, I
saying
just
something
said-
about, I don't even want to mess up the joke.
What? I'm trying to remember where it started, because we started drinking this tequila.
See, you're
I
off.
started to lose it.
It's Rusty. He's Rusty.
Womp
As
womp.
soon as the cameras come on.
Yep, he forgets. So, y'all, one of my favorite pairs of jeans. I got a patch like right up under here.
No. What you told me.
Oh,
No,
now
no,
it comes
this is where
alive.
started.
Now, okay.
Now, this is where he started.
There we
He
go.
said, hey, he said, "Hey, Cole, man, you ever had a pair of jeans where, you just kind of just wore the ass out?" I said, hold up, where the ass out? What you mean?
Ass out.
I said, "Dang, what you got a patch in the ass crack?"
And I said, yeah.
And then one said, "Well, yeah." I said,
Because
"How you
my
get that?"
booty hole stretches or something like that.
I said,
No.
I said, "Man, how you stretch out the ass?" He said, "Man, just
There you go.
I just wore it out down there." I said, whoa.
You should be okay to say that. Yeah.
Whoa. You wore the ass out down there. What you talking about? Hey, man, I had to go to the cleaners. And I had to ask the
No, I went to the seamstress.
The seamstress.
Yes.
And I had to ask the lady to put a patch in the ass.
This
I was just lost for words at that
podcast,
point.
bussin'.
Cool.
So
I
he
didn't even
was
know what to
just-
say, man. But
You was trying to save him, and he just kept rolling it down this hill.
But Damo took it like a trooper. He wasn't ashamed.
Uh-huh.
He's comfortable in his manhood.
It's
He
his
said,
favorite
"Yeah."
jeans, man. He's
Like
trying to
these.
preserve them.
He said,
One
"Cole."
up.
He said, "Cole, these are my favorite jeans, and I got a patch in them, and I'm gonna wear them."
Damn
So
right.
that's what's up.
I said, "Okay, man."
But the patches, does it like blend in, or can you see like the gray and then you can see the patch because it's darker?
No,
No?
it just looks kind of awkward. But nobody's face should be where the patch is.
Got it.
So they shouldn't see it.
How's it feel?
So
It
your
doesn't.
your patties cover the cover the patch. You pinch your patties together. I had to throw that in there. Shout out to Wallow and Gilly.
Oh, that boy said patties.
Pinch your patties. That's funny.
Oh.
Well, so
Ooh, shit.
y'all starting to rub off. on me.
Rub up.
See, there you go.
Whoa. I ain't rubbing up on nothing.
No, y'all starting to rub off on me at work because now
I ain't rubbing off. Listen.
when
I'm not Listen, Courtney's not rubbing up. I'm not rubbing off on nothing on this day.
well, you all are starting to have an effect on me at work.
Mhm.
We had an all hands the other day, and there were some.
Wait, whoa.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
I ain't got no hands on that either.
So let me explain to the listeners. Basically, a town hall all hands is when the whole company comes together, talks about certain issues,
All
about
hands.
quarterly things that happen and are important to the employees.
Well, we need Wade on the stage.
So we had a meeting, and see, that's what I'm saying. You're starting to have an effect. Like we're having an effect on each other, and there was certain words that were used during the meeting that automatically triggered me to say like, yo, pause.
Uh-huh.
So they were talking about forecasting and, what it's going to look like in the future. And the word that was used was penetrating through markets. And my natural inclination was like, yo, pause.
Hey, somebody's in them cheeks.
Right. Like penetration. And I look around in the room like, is anybody else hearing this? But yeah, y'all starting to have an effect on me, man. But
Oh, man.
I'm glad to be back with y'all,
Penetrating through
man.
markets. What markets you talking about?
Hey, man.
Man, there's a lot of markets
Emerging
out
markets.
Patty markets.
Oh, my name is Uncle Damo. You ready to boogie with
That
that
was
bear?
Mike's job.
Man, what we talking about?
Oh, man.
Oh man, that's funny. So, Damo, you've been doing some traveling, man, and you just been on the road a lot.
Maybe I thought.
Yeah, but he was he outside, yo.
Hey,
He
I was-
outside.
God, remember that hashtag we were talking about? I forgot. Remember that the chicks put in?
Yes.
Damn.
Kind of to let you know, hey, I'm ready for a trip.
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
take
yeah.
one.
Yeah, that's what Courtney called me.
I hear thought. I tell you.
They said I was out there thoughting.
Yeah, you working
Yeah.
for that Airbnb, trying to get you
Yeah,
a trip
for real.
in.
Man, listen.
Nah, man, it's been a crazy summer, but
Tighten my mohawk up. I'm
You're
going
looking
back east.
fresh too. Yeah,
appreciate it.
he does. Well, you was do you want to tell the people where you went?
Nah, man, it's been a crazy summer. Jamaica, Colombia, freaking Vegas.
I feel like LA was in there.
LA was in there. New York was in there. I leave on Tuesday. I'm going to Florida. I'm going to Toronto. I'm going to Florida again. It's a lot right now. So,
That's what's up.
you know,
man.
you just got to balance out your priorities and, make it happen.
Gotcha.
What kind of draws you taking on a trip? Cotton?
Nah, man, I don't wear draws.
That's a great question.
I don't wear draws on trips.
Oh.
Because I'm out there thoughting. Nah.
So are you tighty whities or boxer briefs?
Nah, I'm boxer briefs, brother.
I gotta ask y'all. So, at the age we're at, like, dress, body changes. Like, when was the point where you went from boxers to boxer briefs?
I think the bigger question is when do you transition back to tighty whities? Hey, gotta tell you.
When do you think that? No, that's great.
I gotta tell y'all a story.
What's up?
So, Weber State, circa 2000. My dad, we call him Willie Wright. Willie Wright came to a game.
Yo, that's a perfect like street name.
Oh, especially when you
like
see
Willie Wright.
When you saw my dad,
Yeah.
Willie Wright
that
is
fits.
fitting.
Yeah. It's like he run the numbers back in the day.
Yeah. So Willie Wright, he's in Fort Lauderdale,
He's in for a lot.
No, Fort Lauderdale's where he lives. But like we were in Utah, and me and my boy Lucian lived together, and he stayed downstairs on the couch. Our rooms were upstairs. So like in the morning, you go downstairs, get ready. What's up, pops? But like my dad back then, he was a drinker, he was a smoker. He doesn't do none of that shit no more. But I come downstairs. It's probably like 7:30 in the morning, and do y'all know what a Boilermaker is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's beer and any type of liquor mixed together. So he used to do either like O'Doul's beer and like Tanqueray or Bar.
Ain't O'Doul's non-alcoholic.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
That's why that shit is crazy.
He's just like, yeah, I like the taste. It tastes good. That's how my dad talked.
Got it.
So I come downstairs, it's like 7:30 in the morning, and this dude is in his tighty whities on this leather couch, potentially sweating. Hey, he has a Boilermaker, sipping, got a cigarette out. And I'm like, dude, the day ain't even started. And why you got on tighty whities on my couch? Dude?
No shame.
That's classic.
No shame.
That's classic.
And me and my boy Lucian just looking at each other like, damn, is this what happens
When you hit that age of like,
when you go over the hump?
Oh, now Lucian looking at you like, why is your daddy on our couch with this tidy white?
Hey, no,
doing a Boilermaker.
Hey, me and Lucian, we were
That's
just
hilarious.
rolling, man. It was funny. Good story though.
I always remember my dad just in tighty whities. I don't
for
think
real?
he's never been a boxer guy.
Yeah, that
That's
might be
crazy.
true.
Man,
That's
boxers
crazy.
are so 90s, ain't they?
I would think so, but
But at what year did it transition to boxer briefs?
Dude, it like when we were in like high school,
Boxer briefs?
like right after high school. Absolutely.
I was wearing
I wore
boxers
boxers all the
until,
way
like,
through.
my
All the way through
30s,
college?
To the 2000s.
Really?
I wore boxers too. Yeah.
I might have
At
too.
least.
Whatever.
late 20s, I was still boxers. Or around that time, I went to boxer briefs.
Mm-hmm.
With Ja
For
Rule
me.
boxer briefs? Was the Ja Rule era of boxer briefs? 2001 down?
I feel like he was the one that said that. Because he was
Boxers
always,
the boxers was the 90 era, man.
yeah,
Okay.
it was. Because you felt like, the SAG with the boxers, so like the Snoop,
Boxers. Yep.
Ice Cube,
Okay,
others
that's
out
fair.
there, probably Woo.
Yo,
But
we need
yeah,
Squizzy here for this conversation.
we do.
No, man, I ain't
That
Shout
would
out to
be.
Squizzy.
hey,
this
I ain't
would
gonna
be
have no dude trolling me again, calling me old.
Damn.
Hey,
Shout out to
Squizzy was on our
man.
neck, boy.
Shout out
He
to
was.
Squizzy, man. We need him for this. We need him here for this conversation.
There were some classic clips from that.
Squizzy was just born in the 90s.
He was. Remember, Obama was his first president.
Yeah.
It's like, I
Yeah.
told you, mama.
I told you there's equality, mama.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, y'all, let's get
Man, what
into
we
it.
talking
Oh,
about?
my bad. Let's get into it, man. There's a few current topics that there's a lot of stuff that's been happening since we've been out, actually.
Right.
We got a few topics. Where do y'all want to go with first? We were talking about some things behind the scenes, but
We can talk about the donkeys.
let's talk about football.
Let's talk about it.
Just real quick. Everybody thought Russell Wilson was the calling.
You are
49ers fan. We beat
49ers. That's
Beat
right.
them.
That's
That's
right.
cool.
My bad. I was going to say Seattle, but that's who you played for.
Yeah, so that's cool. Yes, y'all won. Shouldn't have, but you did. You all look horrendous.
Oh, we do. We do.
So how much of that is coaching versus quarterback play?
Man,
it's
there's
50.
so-
It's 50-50.
I would go
Okay.
higher percentage on coaching.
So 60-40.
70-30.
Okay.
Okay.
I agree with that. I think Hackett got hired and he got into the seat and he was like,
Fam, where is he from?
Green Bay.
Got it. Okay, because I thought
he was
high
OC,
school
right?
or something.
No, I don't even think he was. He was the quarterbacks coach.
Got it.
And I think he finally sat in that seat and he said, "Damn,
whoa,
this is what the head coach does."
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And he's calling plays too, right?
And that's what I'm saying.
You got to get out of that.
So for me, I like special teams coaches as head coach.
Okay,
head coach.
I like that.
Why?
Tell them why.
Because special team coaches aren't really invested in either side of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
They're invested in special teams, but special teams coaches are more managers of the game. And as a head coach, you have to be a manager. You have to coach the coaches, right?
You don't need to be in the weeds.
You don't need to be calling plays because you have to be able to make solid game time decisions. Mm-hmm. The guy who I dub as one of the best coaches in the NFL is Jim Harbaugh, special teams coach.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
He makes great game time decisions, and he's a leader of men.
He is, man.
And he's not really worried about trying to put his hands in a lot of shit. Mm-hmm. I think what a lot of these younger coaches are forgetting is that as a head coach, you're like a CEO of the team.
Excuse me, can I
go ahead?
Are they forgetting or do they just not know? I think that's a good point that you brought that up.
But I think they're forgetting because they have examples.
Yeah.
Because
they came from that position, right? They either came from special teams, O coordinator, or D coordinator.
But the old school head coach was not calling plays. Mm-hmm. Like Absolutely. Tom Landry and them was not calling plays.
Does McVay call the plays?
So McVay calls the plays.
He does. He's an OC.
But he's a special human being too.
Yeah, but he's special though. Mm-hmm. He's different. He's different. But all of these young coaches are trying to take on too much. And the issue with the Broncos is that they have people in positions that's never done it before.
Right.
Got it.
So their offensive coordinator is a first-time offensive coordinator. Their D coordinator is a first-time D coordinator. Their head coach is a first-time ever head coach.
That's a lot.
Their special teams coordinator is a first-time special teams coordinator. So they got a lot of guys.
And he hired all the staff, I imagine,
He's
right?
hired the whole staff.
Yeah.
And then he has Don Capers as like a consultant.
When does that ever happen, Sauce? Like who get like, I need a consultant to help me coach.
That's idiotic.
What?
A consultant?
To help you coach? Like to transition to a head coach position? You've never heard of that in the NFL.
Well, no, a lot of teams have consultants.
A
lot of teams have
to the head coach?
Yeah.
No. So now you're talking about the guy that they got from that retired from the Baltimore Ravens to help him make game time decisions. He needs that. I think,
but that means he isn't ready.
It means that he's in over his head.
Got it.
Stop trying to call the plays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Manage the team because imagine, like for example, Damo, when you was in college, the head coach has to plan out the itinerary, pretty much the itinerary for the trips. You know, granted, he has a staff that helps him do this.
But he looks.
He has to look at it. He has to approve it. He has to. So it's more as a head coach. You're managing more than just football.
Got it.
You're managing
everything. The culture, operations, like everything that comes with that.
Exactly. So how do you manage all that and then have enough capacity to call the plays? Now there are coaches that do that, right? But they're special.
And plus, they've probably been O coordinators for a very long time.
Very long time.
And a very well versed.
Yes.
And when Hackett was at Green Bay, he was not the OC.
Not the OC. Yeah, I think you're right,
the
man.
head coach was the OC.
Yeah, that's crazy. Do you think for those, is it a trust factor? Is it trying to play the other side? Is it like, okay, I'm now a head coach. I'm going to live and die by the calls that are made.
That doesn't work.
Usually on the offensive side. And if I get, if we win, we lose, I can live with that other than having somebody else. If I feel, I have this offensive genius mind or defense, I can live with that and be fired based on that rather than putting somebody else in the position to kind of make those calls.
That's not what a leader does. A leader empowers others around them.
Yeah, but I mean, we do have cases where I think Josh McDaniels is the same way as like a Sean McVay, Sean Payton.
What are the Raiders doing?
0-3.
We are scoring. Our defense sucks.
But what are you doing? You're losing.
So you wanna? I want to put a bet on that we go to the playoffs.
I'll bet you any amount of money you want.
100.
250.
100.
That's a bet.
Nah. Okay.
I'm out of that.
Okay.
That's a bet.
But
Cool.
but what I'm gonna say is that that model doesn't work unless you are an extremely experienced coach. Like, for example, your Andy Reid's.
Yeah, Andy's another one.
Sean McVay is just he's just here. He's just a special head coach.
Does Andy Reid call the plays?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. He's always called plays.
Yes. He's not labeled the offensive coordinator, but I think the crucial calls.
The crucial ones. Okay.
He calls
That's different.
those.
That's fair. But he doesn't call them on a play-by-play basis.
I don't think he calls them on a play-by-play basis.
Him and the enemy consult.
Yeah, but they consult. But he's the final say. But I think in Hackett's scenario, right, the worst thing, what shows you that Hackett's in over his head is to Damo's point, that they had to hire somebody to come in and help him manage the game. So when Hackett comes in there and says, yo, I have to have somebody pull me back from going for it on fourth down, for kicking a 64-yard field goal. You know what I mean? Like, when you're the head coach and you're just managing the game, you're not worried about taking crazy risks. You're the person stopping the person from taking a crazy risk.
I got you.
Know what I mean? Like for example, if I'm the coach and I'm managing the team, and Jay is my offensive coordinator, I say, no, fuck no, Joe. I mean, Jay, we're not going for it on fourth and 2 in the instant.
We're going to kick a field goal.
We're going to kick the field goal, or we're going to punt.
Well, I guess to your point, at least he's recognizing his weakness and saying,
no, he didn't recognize that.
I think the Walton said, motherfucker, you ain't managing this shit right. We got to pay somebody to come in here and reel you in.
To make you look halfway
decent. Well, who hired the head coach?
The previous
Peyton, the current general manager hired the head coach.
Okay.
But I think he's so in over his head that the Walton said, hey man, we got to pay somebody to get this shit together.
Yeah. You're on a tight leash, buddy.
Hey, everything.
So how much of it is Russell Wilson though?
There's parts of it. The bottom line is Broncos are cleaning house next year.
Oh, we're cleaning house.
Okay. So let's get to Russell Wilson though.
He's tripping.
He's
tripping.
Is he lost? Because his thing when he was at Seattle and he was, that premier, I don't know, top 5, top 10 quarterback.
Sure. Easily.
He can move around, very mobile, little younger.
But you got to have the coaching to support it.
He's pressing.
I don't know, man. Like, how tall is he?
5'10", 5'11".
That was his thing, is like he was an improviser, on those bigger plays. I don't never know him. He can stay in the pocket, but
when have you seen him improvise?
Improvise prior to this year?
No, this year.
Well, that's his game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Prior to this year, that's what he was doing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this year, like that might have slowed down, or it 100%. Might be coaching.
Man, what it is I think Russell Wilson is his worst enemy.
He's pressure.
I think
the pressure. Expectations, man. When you come here,
he's self.
There's expectations for that quarterback position.
He's self promoting. You know what I mean? Because
I don't know.
And this is why. And this is why is because he's pressing so hard to throw touchdown passes. And I think he's been empowered to the point here in Denver to where it's like, yo, we want to pub you. I.e. going in the shotgun and 3 yards away from the end zone, a yard away from the end zone. And him pressing in that game, like, yo, in last night's game, they ran a pick route on the right side of the field, right? 4th and 1. You have 2 minutes plus left to go in that game in overtime.
Yeah.
Why go for the touchdown?
I agree.
The pick route to Hamler was wide open.
All right, so for you, it's a lot of coaching and not Russell. I'm saying that Russell is a lot. So when you come to Denver for the QB position, there's expectations here of like you got to fill one John Elway, and then Peyton came in and did a good job and got y'all a Super Bowl.
The only thing that keeps me sane in this, right?
Yeah.
is that when Peyton first came to the Broncos, we started off 2-4. And then I remember we played the Chargers. We were down 21-0. And then we had this burst, and then we came back and beat the Chargers, and then we ran off 11 games straight.
Who was the coach then?
Yeah.
It was Kubiak.
Got it. So what we got next, man?
No.
Enough about the
Fox.
Broncos.
It was Fox. It was Fox.
It was Fox.
Enough about the Broncos.
What we got then? What we got?
You go. You had a whole list.
Yeah. So did you look at it?
Yeah, we're
no,
20.
We back to business.
Hey,
we didn't look at the list.
Hey, we 20 minutes in talking about the donkeys.
Yeah, I know, man. I thought
you know,
it was
Damo always going to keep
if
us
he ain't
on
in
track.
the conversation, you know
He'll keep
how
us
he
on
go.
track. If we was talking about
the hot wing specials.
Yeah.
Saucy barbecue, was it?
Saucy Southern. Shout out to Saucy Southern.
You're talking about
Just
Saucy
grand
Southern, that boy
open.
be all over it.
Yeah.
By DU. That's awesome for them brothers, man.
Awesome.
Yeah, I gotta go check it out. Saucy Southern.
We tried to plan a field trip, but Damo was like, "Well, I'm going regardless."
I am cool.
Like, goddamn, man! Like,
He
we
didn't wanna
can't
come with us.
we can't schedule a time and go together.
Yo, why is that? Like this whole
He's a lone
podcast was built on friendship,
He's a
and I
lone
feel
wolf.
like
He's a lone wolf.
he don't want to be friends with us no
He's
more.
a lone wolf, man. He's too
Yeah,
Hollywood.
he don't invite us on trips.
I'm too
and
Hollywood.
all that. You are very Hollywood.
Says the person that's
Very.
booking a trip as we speak.
Who
You.
booking a trip to hang out with you
I know.
in Hawaii?
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, you just saying? Oh, yeah. That's what friends do.
sure.
So you let me know, and I'm there for you.
Perfect.
Yeah.
They're willing to coordinate together, right?
Absolutely, man. Anything he throws, I'm there for him.
Okay.
But Damo gonna go.
I'd be like, yo,
hey,
we
no,
got.
you be like, you live
Yo,
on
man,
Kansas.
let's just go get some wings. He'd be like, oh God, man, you got to
I'm
put.
I'm going now.
Let me check my calendar. Like, no.
Fuck, man. Damo gonna go to Saucy Southern with his own wet naps. What? No. Take those wet naps off my.
Hey, I'm gonna go there with my
Table
own.
for two? No, only one sitting. Table for two, though. Dang.
Oh, shit.
All right, man.
I'm smoking my own wings. Like, fuck, man.
Can you please use this seasoning? I got this. This
He
is
done
my
brought his
special
own
seasoning.
seasoning.
Yeah.
He done brought his own seasoning out his mom jeans.
Hey, you said out his mom jeans. Hey, you said I'm smoking.
After that meal, he gonna open that patch right back up.
I'm smoking my own meat.
Don't pull him out my patch.
All right, y'all.
Where's your smoker at?
Your boy's back at it. This your boy, man.
Man.
Yeezy. Yay.
Yeah.
Yay. White Lives Matter. He
That sounds crazy, don't it?
It does, man. It sounds nuts. Having a White Lives Matter T-shirt at the Fashion Week.
Yo,
And
but what's crazy?
I think it was a Fashion Week somewhere. I forget where it was at.
But just real quick, I gotta say this.
Okay.
So how do you wear a White Lives Matter shirt, right? And I can literally be on 35th and Holly, just minding my business.
Mm-hmm.
And just quite frankly, a Caucasian male or female could be walking down the street, and we could both be on the same block, right? And a person who looks like me will run down on me. We're on the same block. Would run right down on me, pull the heat to my head, and demand every dime out of my pocket, while the white person walks down the street with no repercussions or no issues, no worry at all. But then White Lives Matter.
Got it.
Is that connecting? A person who looks like me will kill me, rob me, before they even think about doing the same to a person who is of the Caucasian race.
Okay, so yes, I know where you're going with that, because the thing is, like, the fact that the fact that we have to have Black Lives Matter movement should tell you exactly what the climate is, right? And in your example, you're saying, since it is that we have, in essence, Black lives do not matter in certain cases, that's why would you need the privilege of a white person being in that scenario will rarely happen.
Because I know. Because
as a black man, if you go down and gun down somebody's white, life.
Pressure is gonna be on the hood.
No remorse, no mercy.
If Tucker gets
I got you.
If Tucker gets murdered in cold blood in Park Hill, it is going to be a lockdown.
As far as
if
police,
Jaquan gets murdered in Park Hill, it's literally
Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Damn, Cole, you went there, man. All right. Yeah, he went right there. That was deep. I didn't know at first, but when you brought it back, I'm with you. I'm with you, man. All right. So there it is. Ye had on the White Lives Matter t-shirt, and he was standing there with Candace Owens. He got what he wanted, in my opinion, a reaction. Antagonist, he's contrarian, he love attention grab, whatever you want to call it. He is doing that. And I don't know, does he have a rollout coming? He got an album dropping?
Man, I said,
let me ask you this. What's danger? Do you feel it's dangerous what he's doing, or is it just rolls right off the back? What are your thoughts?
It's hella dangerous.
Tell us why.
Just because he's a person of influence, and like all the work that's been done, over the past X amount of years. We can go back X amount of hundreds of years. We could talk about the last 2.5 years. We could put any time stamp on it, and
and the amount of work, the black struggle, the work that we've been putting in. Is that what you mean?
The challenges, fighting for equality,
Got it.
We fought for so many things, and somebody that has the power and influence that
could carry the torch, right? Keep that going.
Yeah, that could carry that has the power and the influence, as Kanye does, and how people listen to him. And not to say that white lives don't matter. I'm not saying that, but we're putting a stake in the ground and we're saying Black lives matter for X reason, right? That's the point.
Yes.
And it just dilutes the message at this point. So, and I'm even go even further. And I'm not trying to exclude anybody. I'm just telling, I'm talking about voices that I've heard. So, for example, when you say Blue Lives Matter, that's diluting the Black Lives Matter movement, right?
Right.
And no disrespect to any police officer, or whoever, insert blank lives matter, that dilutes the Black Lives Matter movement.
Right.
That was created for us, by us.
You're missing the whole message, right, behind what it says to Black
Exactly.
Lives Matter. Of course, all lives matter.
Yeah, and it's you're trying to trump.
Yeah.
You're trying to win whose life matters the most. Yes, all lives matter. But the movement, the stamp is Black Lives Matter. And this is the reason why.
Exactly.
Got it. No, I totally agree with you, man, because the best analogy that I try to equate it to is, and you said it nicely, I don't think I could say it any better, but it's like when you have the breast cancer movement, right, of a very important movement. We understand why we're having Awareness Month for that. There's never this question of other movements or, other diseases.
Thyroid cancer matters.
Yeah. It's never no, we need a pink ribbon and we need to have this celebration in October because thyroid cancer matters.
Yeah.
That's not what we're doing here. It does. It's why should they only have, be whatever it is, have that attention on them? Why can't we have that?
Yeah.
And to your point, that dilutes the message of what we're concentrating on at this particular moment. Of course, thyroid, all cancers matter.
Sure.
Right now, we're concentrating on this one.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And this is the one that needs help.
So let's talk scenarios. Yes.
Yep.
And we need help. So not to continue to beat the point in.
Yeah. Let's talk about Ye.
Yeah. But when you see the Susan B. Komen walk, that happens every single year, starts at the Pepsi Center, down to wherever it is, and there is thousands and thousands and thousands of people that support the Susan B. Komen Cancer Foundation. You don't see people saying, but wait, AIDS matters too. You don't see them trying to trump the message, right? It's like, hey, we're going to give them their space. This is their space. This is their time.
Absolutely.
To heal. This is their time to celebrate. This is their time to grieve. This is their time to do whatever like makes them feel good.
Absolutely.
We're dedicating this time to them without interruption. And it's interesting that like some spaces get that energy and some spaces don't.
Because they don't matter.
I'm just telling you my point of view.
No. I'm saying it just goes to our point. Black lives matter. Because if you felt like they mattered, it would connect directly to your point. It would be no rebuttal. It would be no and but.
Right.
So do Black Lives Matter or not?
Absolutely.
That's the
and
question.
You can look at the climate though, right?
That's the question.
It's like the reason why the movement is created, because when you look at amendments, you could go to the Constitution, right? It's still considered 3/5 of a human being in certain aspects, right? Like that means Black lives don't matter as much as other lives,
exactly.
Right? So what we're trying to do
Awareness.
is level the playing field.
Equality, man.
It's equality. That's all we're asking for is the equality. That's it.
Space,
that's it.
appreciation, rights.
Right.
Like, yeah. Okay.
Same opportunities, all that stuff. Yay. Let's get to him though. Come on, y'all. What's up with your boy?
Man, I think
because I feel like
he's pandering.
We cancel.
Pandering.
Not cancel. I don't want to use that word. He's pandering.
Pandering.
He's getting ready to run for president or something.
He's pandering. He wants to pander to whomever is going to give him the most attention.
Man,
and at the detriment of people who look like him. Because why do you gaslight us? Why do you gaslight us?
Right.
In order to shed light on whatever you're doing. That's fucked up.
No, it's the symbol of a narcissist.
I think it's deeper. Yeah.
Oh,
no, definitely.
It's
a
definitely
narcissist. But I mean, it gets deeper, right?
Oh, 100%, dude.
Do you think there's like something
how
in
do you
there
get
like
deeper than a narcissist, though?
You think there's like
narcissist
a sickness?
is pretty damn deep.
You think there's a sickness there?
Yes.
Of like,
yes.
I have
I'm
to
no
be
psychologist.
in the limelight.
Fame. Attention is a sickness.
Got it.
Attention is a sickness, dog.
And Sauce, you talked about this earlier. Like
keep talking. I gotta check something.
When you hear Kanye talk, he's not putting together threads that make sense.
Exactly.
So it's like you have this dude on Fox News, you have this dude on whatever other TV show, and like I'm not trying to get political, but like they have this dude speaking in public, like profiled spaces where he has like captivating an extremely large audience.
Yep.
And you're not threading together a conversation, or you're not driving home points that make sense.
0 points.
You're not.
Man, yo.
But like there's people that believe that shit.
Nah, but who does he use to drive his points home? People in white culture.
Well, no. So
no. He'd throw out Anna Wintour. I don't give a shit about how does you bringing up Anna Wintour going to connect.
See, I don't know
why you have a White Lives Matter shirt on.
I didn't see that, brother.
I saw it.
There comes a point for me where it almost becomes too much.
Dude.
And I got to step back because I'm telling you, the first thing I did is I hit up KC. And I was like, KC, Kanye's trolling. And this is why. And then I sent him a follow-up message. I was like, man, I think him and AB, him and AB are two peas in a pod. I was like, man, these dudes got something smoking. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah.
And then AB came out and did some dumb stuff. He did some dumb stuff. And it's like, let's just wait 2 weeks and see what happens.
But Damo, watch his interviews.
I can't.
He literally throws out some white person that nobody gives a shit about.
I have no
in our culture, right? To validate the shit that he's saying.
I don't like that. Doesn't interest me, and I will not watch it.
No, but I'm saying, but that's the angle.
Mm-hmm.
He'd throw out some name that somebody in the fashion world that I don't fucking know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To try to, well, what about, I don't know, Mergle somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I don't know who the fuck that is. That doesn't justify why you doing the fuck shit you doing.
Yeah. He's just diluting messages, my brother, and it's tough, and it's really tough to see, man. It's disheartening, and you get to a certain age, man, where it's like a really tough pill to swallow, because then you start thinking about the young people who are younger than us and have way more access than us when we were their age. And it's like, what are they consuming? And so, like, here's the thing. Kanye, as an American, he is privileged to talk about whatever in the hell he wants to.
That's a fact.
100%. And that's why.
We're not judging that.
Yeah. It's just like the impact. So the intent of what he's doing versus the impact.
And that's what we're judging, the intent. Okay. Well, no, but for me.
I don't judge, but I just. I'm sitting heavy on the impact.
I'm judging on the intent because I'm like, yo, what is your intent? Like, what are you intending to do by wearing? Like, what's your intent behind wearing a White Lives Matter shirt? Yep. Are you trying to gas like black people? Are you really trying to say that all lives matter, white lives matter? Everybody understands that, right? Mm-hmm. But when you do that, your intent is to mock Black Lives Matter, in my opinion.
I.e., dilute the message,
exactly. I.e., but dilute the message. And why do you want to dilute the message? Following back to your intent. Mm-hmm. Like, what do you think is going to happen if you wear that shirt and dilute the message?
Yeah. What's
your purpose? Mm-hmm. Like, you say, hey, I'm about impact. I'm truly about what's making you do this shit when you don't have to do it. Why can't you just leave that alone?
There's something deep in there, man, that we'll never understand. Never. We'll never understand it.
Dude, I think I understand it. Because it's like, dude, I really think he really wants to be validated by white culture. Because I promise you, Damo, every single time he does an interview, he references these white designers and these white people that we have not even heard about. Well, I haven't heard of them. You know what I mean? And he throws them out there like, oh yeah, I know who this person is, therefore I'm smarter than you. Mm-hmm. And that's so whack to me.
Yeah.
And it's like, what is your intention, man? Are you trying to seek validation from your peers, people who look like you, or do you really want to seek validation from the white culture to justify everything you're doing, to make you feel like you're doing something special? Is that what you really want?
I wish I was the genie in the bottle. So,
because it's such a 180 turn, right? It goes from Bush doesn't like black people to white lives matter.
Dude, that's why.
That's crazy.
So that's why credibility's in question. So, yeah. So whatever.
All right. Well, so Kanye's doing some evil shit. He has a problem. He has a problem.
There's a problem.
And sometimes I think us as black people, I'll tell you later. I'll tell you.
Oh,
you like it?
I'm saying it's different.
He's fancy, boy. He fancy, ain't he?
I'll tell you later, man.
Okay, like there's probably some people that know, like, why is Uncle Damo's old ass asking
about this?
Well, I bet you Kanye knows. I bet you Kanye could tell you what designer that is.
He could tell me. He could tell y'all. We put too much stock into celebrities too, I think, sometimes. Are you going to a Kanye concert?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Okay.
I think I'm a
Kanye
I'm
concert
a
or
mute
not?
concert.
Now we get into it. Yeah. I know you going. That's your boy. That's your boy. I never seen Kanye.
I'm gonna mute him, man. I'm gonna mute him now.
Damn.
No, you're not gonna play no Kanye.
I'm not gonna play. And you know what's crazy?
But you'll play R. Kelly.
That's weird, Cole. Yeah,
Dude,
man,
that shit is
weird.
ass backwards.
I haven't played but
but you would. Hey, that boy Sauce would be stepping to the name of love in a heartbeat.
We
you
all
told us.
We all
Don't include me in all.
We all step into a name of love.
No, not me.
No, I'm not.
Not me.
I'm not, dude.
You'll listen to R. Kelly, but you won't listen to Kanye. Stop.
Yeah, that's a little weird to me.
Stop.
Nah. What I'm saying is, I'm not going to go to my Apple iTunes right now and play a Kanye album.
But if
or
Step in the
play.
Name of Love
Or 12 play.
Yeah.
No. I'm not playing 12 play either.
Okay.
Man, but if that thing
But you're
came
saying
on,
if it comes on,
he ain't skipping it.
and you're not skipping no Kanye if it comes
No,
on.
I'm not gonna skip any. I'm not gonna like turn that shit off.
No, I got you.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna let it ride.
But would you let 12 play ride?
I'll let 12 play ride.
Got it.
Man, man, because the one thing I can do is I can separate the music from, the artistry from. I can separate what he's a genius in and what he's not. I'm not gonna go vote for Kanye because I like his fucking music.
But
I
you
can
just
listen
said you would stop listening to.
No.
Like you're not gonna play it.
Yeah, no. But this is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Is if I like his music, right? I'm able to separate the person from their music. Kanye happens to be in the political arena, right? I can say, you know what, he's an idiot in the political arena, but he's a genius in the musical arena. Mm-hmm. But I think what he's done and R. Kelly has done is so egregious that I'm not going to go to an R. Kelly album not right now and play it. But if it's on at a barbecue or if it's on at a wedding or if it's on at a club, I'm not going to be in outrage because the song's on. I'm not going to walk out the club because the song.
No, I'm not saying that.
No, that's
there's levels of egregious, and I think R. Kelly's up here. Kanye.
But even if R. Kelly's on, I'm not going to.
Kanye hasn't committed any crimes.
No, but even if R. Kelly's on, I'm not going to walk out the club.
No, I get that.
But would you dance to it?
But you just say you're not going to play.
No, I'm not going to play. No, I'm not going to play. I don't consciously go to R. Kelly's music now because I used to. Dude, we grew up on R. Kelly.
Yeah.
And I loved R. Kelly.
Yeah.
But do I consciously go right now and search for R. Kelly song to play it? But tell me a party.
Okay.
Tell me a party right now, or even a barbecue right now, where you're not going to hear "Step in the Name of Love," regardless of where Carlos.
I don't hear R. Kelly a lot.
Man, I've heard that shit.
You've heard it, but I don't hear it a lot.
I've heard "Step in the Name of Love" at a fucking barbecue.
Yeah, because
I'm not disagreeing.
No. I'm saying so it's still out there. It's still out there.
But I'm saying the other people. But there's a stigma that's bigger with R. Kelly than there is.
Oh no,
Kanye.
no. I get that.
You might get controversy if you hear R. Kelly at certain places. I don't think you'll get the same controversy with Kanye.
But culturally, I think Kanye is getting there.
He might be.
Culturally, he's getting
if
there.
he keeps doing. Well, I'm not gonna say keeps doing.
He didn't create. No, he didn't.
Crazy.
He wasn't molesting young kids, right?
Yeah.
But he's raping the culture. He's making us look like idiots.
Yeah, I'm
going to buy his music, but then he mocks
disagreeing.
us. But then he mocks us by gaslighting the shit out of us.
So you putting them both in the same bucket?
I think they're both in the same bucket.
Whoa. I'm not gonna hold you on that.
Okay,
that's what's up. Dang, there's a lot been going on. We talked about Russell Wilson. What about? Let's talk about artificial intelligence. Damo, I think you're excited about this because you are in the tech industry. Mm-hmm. And I think you have an opinion. Cole, you'll definitely have an opinion on this because it's music. What do y'all think about where the metaverse is going and record labels signing digital artists?
It's not. They're not ready for it right now.
You don't think it's ready?
No.
So, I'm gonna have to disagree with you. Why not?
Did you see the whatever his name was, the metaverse dude that
Yeah.
came out?
Tell the people the description of him.
No, like the description, what like
what did he look like?
he looked Hello? Oh, I thought the microphone went out. Black dude, dreadlocks. Like very similar to, let's call it Travis Scott in his younger days.
Okay.
And the dude's just firing off the N-word.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Oh, no, I know. Yes, absolutely.
And like
that's part of the culture, I was told.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. But like you said, it's problematic, right?
Definitely.
Got it. So artificial intelligence doesn't have a culture, right?
Yes, it do.
No.
Oh, it definitely has a culture.
It does that because so what they do is just
let me
just type in.
I'm sorry. Say your statement again. Was it AI? You said that doesn't
artificial.
have.
Does artificial intelligence have culture?
Yes.
No.
It reflects culture.
It reflects, but does it have culture?
But it reflects it though.
No. The question
Don't make
is,
it difficult because you could say the same thing about every film.
Yeah.
Like, does it have a culture? No. It reflects the culture that is present today.
But they're people that reflect the culture.
But the ill thing with artificial the ill thing with
no. Just bear with me, Sauce. And the problem is, let's go deeper on like where artificial intelligence has problems. We don't have enough people who like the people who work on artificial intelligence aren't diverse.
Talk to him now you're talking. Okay,
there we go.
I'm with you.
No, and so if you're not diverse, if you don't understand the culture and you're creating this culture, this subculture of art, like this creature of person in the metaverse,
right?
How do you know how to depict the culture,
man? Because what you do is put the
they
algorithm.
Look at Travis.
What you do is you follow the algorithm.
Yeah,
you follow what people are listening to
and name them up like Travis Scott, Drake,
and
Uzi Vert. Like,
and you sit there and the algorithm fucking
makes it
calculates
happen.
all
I
that
agree
shit,
with that.
And they put it all together, and then boom.
But so let me push a little bit more. I don't disagree with that at all.
Okay.
And so what I would say is, are you going to put Travis Scott and Burna Boy in the same artificial intelligence? In the same God, what's the word I'm looking for?
Algorithm.
Algorithm.
Yep.
Why? It's not the same. It's a different culture. Like you have Travis Scott and Burna Boy.
What's Drake then? What's Drake?
That's different than Travis Scott.
No. But
so that's like they have
What's Drake?
Hip hop.
Drake takes shit from London. Drake takes shit from the Caribbean.
He does.
Drake takes shit from Houston. Drake takes shit from Canada.
So
and dude,
unique proposition, right?
I want to.
He's the biggest rapper in the world.
But what are you getting at?
And he draws
point.
He draws inspiration from all. He draws inspiration from all type of cultures. Agree. So now you got an algorithm that can say, okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of Burna Boy. I'm gonna take a little bit of Travis Scott.
Sure.
I'm gonna take a little bit of Benny the Butcher, and I'm gonna fucking. I'm gonna figure out a way to make all of this big gumbo, and I'm gonna put it out to the world. I'm gonna take boom bap. I'm gonna take Caribbean. Shit, hell, I could take some other screwed up quote and just.
All right. So wait, let me get to
one thing.
Let me try to concise what you're saying, because I think you're right. Like that is what goes into account as far as machine learning, artificial intelligence. I want to get back to like what you were trying to point out of like the difference between Burna Boy and Travis Scott.
You know how we were talking about special head coaches earlier?
Yeah.
Do we have special hip hop artists?
Yes.
Drake being one of them.
Right.
Okay. So he's out. He's an edge case, right? He's not even in the conversation. So let me give you an example. To me, when you develop an algorithm for, let's say, hip hop, and you're developing this person in the metaverse,
okay,
you would group together, let's say, Outkast, Goody Mob, Killer Mike. You see what I'm saying?
There's a certain region, certain style of rap.
Yeah, certain style, right?
Yeah.
And then you have Ice Cube, NWA, Dr. Dre, Snoop. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like when you start to like cross the thing over, you get exactly what happened with the dude in the metaverse where he's saying nigga every third word. Got
it. So your whole point of this is that when we talk about the culture and now with this artificial intelligence, the visual of it, and the things that it's saying, you're surprised that they're using the
nothing
N-word.
has to do with nothing has to do with visual.
So okay, so then just the artistry of music like that. Unfortunately, that's on point and it's on script for what I'm not gonna say what hip hop represents, but that word is thrown out there.
It is.
So,
but did you see how many times the N-word came up in the verse for that dude?
Man, because that AI,
but that's how
that AI followed the trends and said,
yeah,
this
it didn't
is
just
what
come out of
people wanna
nowhere.
hear.
Did you see the lyrics? Did you all look at the lyrics? Like,
Yeah.
Have you seen lyrics like that prior to this AI? Let me ask you that.
no,
Okay.
I have not.
I haven't seen the lyrics.
But when you're following the algorithm, you are literally mimicking what people want to hear.
So how many times was it thrown out there?
Dude, it was I don't know the exact number, but it was like an unbelievable amount of like times within 1 minute.
Like every bar.
It was, and then, if you think about, like, let's say somebody like Kendrick, he says it, but how often does he truly say it in his songs?
So the problem that it said it numerous times.
No, it was like after this, after this, after this, after this. Like that's not what hip hop is all about.
But it's a part of it.
It's a part of it, and I will not.
So
I
you're
will
just
not waver.
talking about the number of
the
times.
frequency.
But an algorithm is not hip hop. Like you're asking, an algorithm is just a representation of hip hop. A human being can only embody what hip hop is.
So I think
an algorithm's going to take the.
So real quick, let me stop you, Cole, because I think you're taking it further. Because I think for this particular AI, it's not like you take a bunch of words and then create this song. Like behind the song or behind the AI, there's writers, a writer camp, all that. The problem is who's in that writer camp. I think to go back to Damo's point of like, is it people from the culture? Is it really Benny the Butcher? Is it J. Cole? Is it Kendrick? Is it those people?
It's not those. It's the AI telling you what to write, what's catchy, what people want to hear, and putting it all together to make it mass appealing.
So you're right. It's going to get there. It's not there yet. Like, so what I'm saying is there's actually people like that actually write the lyrics to say,
it's all numbers.
Hey, how can I get a catchy tune, right? Like you have this writer's camp, and we've heard it. We're not in the industry, but I imagine writer's camp, image, these are the lyrics, this is the catchy tune, the beat and all that is put together by people still. Now to your point, when it's published in marketing, AI definitely comes into that of like putting it on the right streams and all that. So I guess, can I get you to focus on that writer's camp specifically? Like, what do you, what's the problem in that?
I struggle because when you talk when you talk about AI, artificial intelligence, the artificial intelligence is not going to be coming from the gut or the soul and create something organically. What artificial intelligence is going to do is focus on what is. So when I say what is hot right now?
Got it.
What are people listening to?
Right.
And then the writers behind that is going to be directed by the AI. So like that's why people who play sports they struggle with people who do analytics, or they struggle with people who look at Pro Football Focus. Okay. People who are so locked in on numbers because a person that's a purist of the game, or may feel like there's a purist of the game may say like, no, but you're not looking at all of these other aspects that are way more nuanced than the artificial intelligence can pick up. The artificial intelligence is only going to pick up what's popular.
Got it.
It's not going to pick up the fucking, I don't know. It's not going to pick up like the nuanced rapper who's underground to where like, if we heard him, you may say, damn, that is dope.
Right.
He's going to pick up the Cardi B's, like whatever's the pop version of hip hop.
Yeah.
Is going to take all of that and it's going to guide whatever writers are behind that AI character to write towards this.
Right, I got you. And then that's when you get the N-word every other bar.
Exactly.
You know what's funny, man? I can't wait till what's going to be sick is when they put together an AI for like how porn should be. Like what does that girl look like when they take all your browser history and then they put together something in the metaverse where it's like, yo, this is what you like, and cater it towards that.
Would you be upset, Damo?
We know what Damo's girls is gonna look like. I'm not gonna say on camera, but we know what he's into.
Yeah, my wife.
Of course.
Great response.
These are all jokes.
All jokes. By the way.
I just sent y'all an article. It's actually a little bit deeper than I thought. By just grazing the article. It's kind of interesting, but I'm still not a fan
of AI
as of now.
Oh yeah. I'm most definitely not a fan of AI.
So, FN Mecca.
FN Mecca.
Something, whatever.
You look like a Young Thug.
No, Travis Scott, just like I said.
Travis Scott.
But Travis Scott's one of the biggest rappers out, right?
Of course.
Yeah, he is. And the dude who created it's from Houston too.
That created the whole concept.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
And apparently it's him who's like rapping the lyrics. Like AI created it. You know, he did some edits or whatnot, and he's rapping. But FN Maka is the actual character.
Right. So yeah, they got like a writer's camp. Like no AI is going to spontaneously write a song.
Yeah, but AI,
but
it is seeded.
Yes,
it is seeded.
Yes.
So to your point, like the inspiration comes from the AI.
Yes.
People actually write the lyrics based on what that algorithm is.
Exactly.
So I got what you're saying.
Because the AI is never going, but the AI, it would not be, the AI can do it, right? But it would not be advantageous monetarily to go and mimic the popular underground hip-hop artists that may have 20,000 to 10,000 followers, but they hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what's crazy is I meant to send y'all this thing I found. Actually, it was sent to me. It was this dude that used, this was actually genius, dude. So the dude was in New York, and he created an artificial intelligence algorithm that was on all these dating apps.
I read about this. Yeah,
go ahead. He sent it to us.
Oh, did I send it?
Was that through IG?
Oh, okay.
That's where I saw it.
Yeah, and so he's like the algorithm swiped right on all these chicks, and any chick that engaged, it developed a response based on what was it, James Bond?
Yep.
And I forgot who the movie was. Oh, no, it wasn't Wolf of Wall Street, but it was James Bond and one other one.
It was an actor. It was a famous actor.
Yeah. A famous actor. And it responded in the way that they would respond.
In the movie.
Movie. Yes.
Yes.
And how many women engaged with that dude?
How many did he get?
It was like 5,000 women. No, like 5,500 women.
Yeah.
That's crazy, right?
That's nuts.
But those I bet you those phrases that were placed in a movie wasn't like organic phrases.
But they responded to it. He was like,
no,
I'll take you to a drink.
It took the exact phrase from the movie to generate the conversation.
Which was a phrase that would connect to the masses.
Yes.
Absolutely.
But
so therefore that's kind of what I'm saying with the AI. What the AI is going to do, the AI is going to cater to the masses.
100%.
Therefore, not making it nuanced.
Yeah.
So
if a chick was like, well, where do you want to go to drink? It's like, oh, wherever you want, my dear. You know, like whatever.
Yeah, real
but if it was like, so where do you live in New York City? Wherever you want, my dear. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, oh, this is a bot.
And then people falling for it though.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy.
I just thought like, so that's what kind of like where my head went. I thought that was like, first and foremost, that was ingenious that dude did that.
It was.
Second of which, it shows you how dumb human beings are.
Now, if AI can get what AI will always struggle with is the nuance.
Absolutely, Sauce. Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
And if they can get AI to come up with the nuance of things, like slang.
But that's what machine learning is.
No, but like slang. But I don't think it'll ever be able to get there because slang can turn on a dime.
Right, and you need the data to then reach the masses to be able to then say, yo.
Because one slang word can mean
what's up, Waldy?
But no,
can mean like one slang word can mean
throw everything off.
6 different things in 6 different situations. And how does AI pick up on that?
No,
it could, man.
It takes a lot.
Probably wouldn't be as cool.
But
there's some phrases like that we use.
But
like
you good?
Fresh.
But you good? No.
Like fresh, dope.
If I say you good, but that can mean are you good? Yeah, I'm good.
Or
no, nigga,
but I'm saying
is you good? Like
no.
What you want to do?
But that's what I'm saying. AI could send a trend based on the words we've used in the past, and like if you took, yo, she's bad, right? That to your point, it means a whole bunch of things. But if you're setting a trend, then you can actually look at the words, look up synonyms, and be like, you know what? Based on human behavior that we've seen in the past.
Or the Urban Dictionary.
Or the Urban Dictionary, because it's out there. You can scrape it and be like, yo, I don't know. I'm looking at colors. Purple. Like, yo, purple. Motherfuckers might, depending on how much they like the songs from a particular AI and a rapper, they'd be like, yo, purple's the shit. Like,
nah,
but
in the moment, but in the moment, if I say fam, you good?
Yeah, but
and it's like, yeah, I'm good, Cole. Yeah, everything's good. Nah, fam, nigga, you good? Fuck you, like that could be like, fuck you looking at.
They don't understand the emotion.
Yeah,
see, and that's what I'm talking about.
I agree,
and that's where AI will always struggle. So
I want to say always.
No, but for now, where AI is at now.
That's funny. I was just watching The Terminator too.
AI doesn't have the ability to in real time measure the emotion or
the emotional climate.
The emotional climate of an individual situation in real time. It'd be like, oh yeah, I'm good. Like AI is gonna go with.
Hey, it's like, hey, let's go to the flea market.
But no, you could.
Fam, I'm not good.
You easily could have a.
I don't want a turkey leg.
You can have a response that says,
because people
what you mean?
With that.
What you mean? You can have a response that be like, I can't compute what good mean. What you mean?
No. Wait.
And then that'd be like, yo, this is what I mean. No, like it's good. You know.
No. But that's what I'm saying. It has to ask. To whereas us as human beings,
oh yeah, it can't see emotion.
If I come at you at a certain way, it be like, is you good?
No, you could definitely do that.
Like a prime example.
It's like
AI will fail.
Wait, hold on. Let me get this off.
Draymond stole on
like,
pool.
Yo,
AI will fail on that. Oh, what do you mean? Let's talk about it.
Nah, because once it strikes, it's gonna hit back, and then depending on that AI, man, it might get you. But to my point is that if you have the money, and I'm sure companies do, but anyway, if you had the money, you could look at it could check your facial expressions and what you're doing to be like, yo, you good? They see this? They're like, oh, that might be a threat or something like that. Of course, I think that's way in the future, but yeah, I'm with you.
But you know who could pick up on that is Facebook with the one like little what's the port? Is that what it's called? The portal?
I think you're right.
That follows you around the house?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like that could probably pick up on that.
That's nuts, yo.
Yeah.
Hey, do either one of y'all own a Alexa?
I do.
Or a Google Home?
I do.
Google Home.
Alexa.
Tisha hates it.
Why she hate it?
Because she'd be at work and it'd be like, the weather outside is 79 degrees.
I love that shit. I'm a geek though.
Yeah.
But you know what's so funny, man? I use that shit to like raise my kids. Like, let me explain.
Go.
So to get my kids
like the intercom.
yeah. So to get my kids' attention, right? They get tired of hearing your voice all the time, right? So forever, I said I was never gonna be this parent, but for my kids, the countdown works.
Mine too.
I don't know why.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But I'll be like, yo, go brush your teeth. Go brush your teeth.
Alexa, 5 minutes.
10, 9, and they just start going, right? So my thing now is like, you got it, Co. Alexa, set the timer for 10 seconds. It's like 10 seconds. Those motherfuckers start getting up and just get
that's
in
me.
line.
That's me. I can't front. That's me.
You know what's crazy? Is my mom, she actually taught Tisha and I that about Danielle. My mom was like, she responds to the countdown. I was like, what? And then it's like, give her a timer, let her set it on Google Home.
Yeah.
And then when the timer goes off, Danielle, she's like, all right, it's time.
Yeah.
I thought I was the only one.
No, you're not the only one.
I thought I was the only one.
Dude.
No.
You used the timer too?
Oh, man, when Champ started really bullshit, I'd be like, Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes. Yep. He'd be like, sometimes he'd be like, oh, shit.
Why you set the timer, Dad? I was going to do it. Like, they're scared of Alexa, man.
And Danielle be like, Daddy, just 2 more minutes. Alexa said no, or Google Home said no. And she'd be like, man. Hey, Google.
Hey, man, kids, man, but you're right, because kids.
That's hilarious.
But I could be at the park, and
That's
I could tell
hilarious.
Champ would be like, Dad, can I just get 5 minutes? You know what? You got it.
Dad.
I said 5 minutes.
This podcast.
I said 5 minutes on my timer on my phone.
Yeah.
When that alarm goes off, dude, he just automatically he shuts it off
It's
and he'll come on and go.
And for us, that'd have been like, fuck that timer.
Yeah, fuck that timer. Fuck that timer.
For real, man.
That timer. I don't give like even my older kids, even Kalina and Damari.
They down with the timer, huh?
No.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
like,
Okay.
That timer. Like
I don't know what it is, man.
it's something
just
about
this.
it.
It's something about it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's the digital culture. Even though the older girls live in a digital culture, it's different with like the digital natives that don't know otherwise.
Yep.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because with your oldest, they were still, I mean,
Dude,
internet and
Kalina's
stuff
about
was
to be
like
20 years
new.
old.
Yeah, it was probably still new.
No,
was it- were we
internet
in?
was it was good.
Full blown.
Was she part of the
internet was new.
landline? Does she understand what a landline is?
Yes.
Okay. But she was part of that era of like there were
the transformation.
landlines. Okay.
Champ has
Got
no
it.
clue of what a landline is.
Yeah. Dude, they
Yeah,
had
my
some,
kids
they
don't
had some
either.
stuff on Instagram like that where they had kids like
Bugging out when they saw
pick up landlines and like have them ring. And they were like, "What the hell is this?" It's
they
almost
know?
like our kids with payphones.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, but here's what's crazy though. So,
Damn, we've been through a lot, man.
Yeah.
but COVID alone, right?
Yeah.
So like I remember one of the illest things my son told me.
Mm.
He was maybe about like when COVID started, I would say maybe about 3. And I remember one time he saw a picture of all of us before COVID, and he says,
the family.
Yeah, the family. Like we were just out and about.
Okay.
And he
Why'd you
says,
put your mask on?
yeah, he said, Daddy, like where's the mask?
Right.
And I'm like, son, that's not natural. Like mask, like Champ was kind of sick this weekend. This week, and we kept him out of school for 3 days. We sent him to school on Thursday, and I just threw 3 masks in his bag, and he was like, okay.
Like nothing.
Matter of fact, he told me, he said, Dad, I was sick. I got to go to school with my mask on.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's like ingrained in their life now.
No, that's
To
a
where
part of
us-
their culture.
Yeah, to where like us, we're like fucking masks. Like fuck.
No,
Like, we struggle with wearing masks.
absolutely.
But to them, it's like wearing a mask is nothing.
It's awesome. Kids are so resilient, dude.
Resilient. They
Kids-
adapt to whatever.
They adapt to whatever. And like
Sponges.
I'm a firm believer. So like, you know, my Danielle, she goes to Cherry Creek schools, and you know, older kids went to Cherry Creek schools, and I know specifically in the elementary school, the parents used to be like, I don't want my kid wearing them. Like, the mask are the problem. The mask are the problem. And guess what? The kids don't care about the mask.
Right.
It's the parents who care about the mask.
Parents.
Because you're taking away a privilege or a freedom or something. I don't know.
It was just crazy. Like, that's what you never heard a kid saying, I don't want to wear a mask. Like, an authority figure said, you need to wear a mask. Guess what they
I'm
did?
gonna wear a mask.
They wore a mask.
Exactly.
It was normal. They had to wear it for 2 years.
Yep.
And then now, like, the parents say, I don't want my kid wearing a mask. Like, not that they need to right now by any means, but I'm just saying in the height of it, it was the parents who were tripping versus the kids.
That's a fact.
Always.
That's a
Always.
fact.
That's how it goes. Last one. Have y'all been keeping up with Ime Udoku? Has anything transpired as far as his suspension and how things unfolded? I haven't had a chance to keep up.
I'm not. So I just have a blanket statement about that. And actually, Stephen A. hit the nail on the head. And, you know, I really don't get down with Stephen A.
Yeah.
how did that leak outside of the Celtics organization? Like, there's some things that just stay in-house.
Bingo.
Like, if you have ever been a part or even close to professional sports, there's certain things that stay in a locker room.
Especially that
stay in-house.
Just in the organization, period.
Yes. And there's certain things that do not get out.
And this is Boston.
And it's Boston.
And it's Boston.
And and Shaq even said it. He was like, I could write a book about stuff like this, about people who have done similar things.
And it just does not get out.
And I'm not going to cast judgment, and it doesn't get out.
Man, Shaq stayed away from that conversation.
No, and he said, I was a serial cheater.
Which was dope. Like Shaq was said, I had my own fucking problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what do I look like?
I'm not touching this one.
Yeah.
That's great.
That is cool.
Shout out to him. But like, I think to put a button on, to put a bow on it, how did it get out and why did it get out?
Okay, let's dive into that, and I think this will get into a more general topic. Have you ever what do you think about that as far as having relationships with coworkers? And I'm talking about physical attraction going the whole way of like dating, sex, whatever. Have you ever been that person, and what are your thoughts about it in general? Is this something that you stay away from? Hey, it's okay. Where do you go with that?
As you grow and as you mature, you learn to stay out of company Inc. Stay out of company Inc.
I like that, man. I've always had that fasten rule.
I can't say that I have.
Got it.
And I'm just being straight up.
No, that's dope. Yeah.
And it never got me fired or anything. It never caused like a rift in, like question my job or anything. Like, it's like, why did I do that? I was in my freaking, 20s when I did it. You're young, you're around other people,
No, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
So
you're young, things happen, company event.
But like when you're 40-something, dipping in company Inc.,
you look at it a little different, right?
Just because you just know the consequences.
Yeah, you don't shit where you sleep, is that the phrase?
Yeah, or you just don't dip in company Inc.
Or you don't dip in company Inc. if you going that route. So you're not against it, but you just, from personal experience and how you would approach the situation, like, nah, I'm not.
But it could work. It actually
frolicking.
could work, Jay.
It could, yeah, because I've seen situations where you meet somebody at the job,
100%.
date, get married, all that good stuff. Like, I think that's a cool story, actually. I
think
could
it's
never
actually
work
with
with
the
my
right
wife,
intentions.
though. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't look at my wife every day. Like, if it
But
was
you
in
do.
the same department of like,
I was like, dude, you do.
Like
I do.
at work.
Let me say
like
that.
at
I love
work,
my wife, but just at work 24/7, I couldn't do it.
Go ahead, Sauce.
That's tough for me.
No, I'm just with James, but that
And
would
Tish couldn't do it either. She doesn't want to see my face every day.
every like all day,
every day.
Yeah. There's just a whole bunch of dynamics, but like, I think the first time that I really had experience on like what relationships in the workplace look like healthy relationships in the workplace look like, was when I went to Arizona and I started with the company I'm with. And there were so many people in this building.
That's different. Yeah, I'm with you.
That were married.
I'm with you.
I was like, whoa.
And they kind of, they work at the same place, right?
Yeah, and like they would like go to lunch together, and they would like take walks around the building together. And I'm like, damn, like that's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah,
that's cool in essence.
And like we're talking about, I couldn't even look at her ass until we got off of work.
But that's how humans are, right? Like proximity, same interests. If you're a diversity director and you meet somebody in that area, then hey, conversation spark. I don't know, but let's get spicy, Co. So why you think it leaked, man? Why you think it leaked out? Because allegedly he was in the executive suite messing around with.
I didn't hear that.
Oh, really?
That's what last I heard is that, hey, can you sleep with boss's wife and doing all that and then not expect to face the kind of consequences?
But I'm not sure why that got out. Man.
Allegedly, I don't know.
Were they trying to get rid of him? Was there like
No.
So that's the thing.
Why would something like that get leaked?
So I think
because if Bill Belichick did that, boy, that'll be shit.
But like
hell,
but like
that'd be nipped in the bud.
No, but like real talk, and I know it's a little bit different, but Robert Kraft got caught up,
but he's single though.
He is single.
But that's
and that wasn't somebody from the organization.
But that's morals and ethics.
And he's the owner.
You
can't suspend the owner.
Well, no, you can. I mean, the NBA's doing it.
Yeah,
they're getting rid of owners, but not the NFL and the NBA.
NFL ain't doing that shit.
Two different things.
You do what you want to as an owner in the NFL.
And real talk, like this is all assumptions. When Jerry Jones got in that accident,
tell the people about the accident.
Jerry Jones got in a car accident in this random spot in Dallas, and if you look up the street, I forgot what the street is called.
Right by the massage parlor.
Hey man, it's not a place that a billionaire would frequent. Let's just say that.
Gotcha.
Unless he was up to no good.
No, absolutely. High profile.
What you doing over there, brother?
God,
and you ain't got security with you? Interesting.
I mean, I think it was a little bit of jealousy, man, for that to come out, man.
I agree.
That's what I'm saying.
Was some jealousy.
Now you talking, man.
It was some jealousy for that man somewhere because but to Damo's point.
Yeah, they're knocking them down.
Things like that, especially for that storied organization.
Yeah.
Dude, they are going to sweep some shit under the rug.
Yes. So the theory is that the reason why they didn't just get rid of him is because, one, when you get suspended, you don't get paid, right? Two, if you do get rid of him, you got to pay him, right? So that's why the theory is that he was up in that suite messing around with
getting them pancakes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pinching the patties.
And then so now they suspend them so they don't got to pay him.
Right. Now, I don't know what they're going to do next year, but that's the theory, and this is all allegedly. But
I wonder who he pissed off.
Oh, he pissed off somebody.
He pissed somebody off for that to come for that to happen. Like for this to unfold like this, he pissed somebody off.
Yeah. All right.
TBD.
So you can't sleep with the boss's wife?
Can't sleep with the boss's wife?
You shouldn't be sleeping with people's wives in general, but definitely the boss's wife.
Boss's wife.
Nia Long, huh?
I wonder how I wonder what her move's going to be. She going to stay or is she going to go? What's she going to do?
She'll probably support him until it quiets down, I think. I think that's what's going to be. That's
she might really be in love with the guy, man. Just say, hey, man, shit happens in life. Who knows?
That's what I wanted to ask y'all. Since we on sports and we wrap it up, Tom Brady getting a divorce from Giselle.
So he's getting a divorce?
It
said like lawyers are being acquired, all this stuff.
Is he choosing football over his?
No, I don't. Dude, there's something like.
You think there's something behind that?
There's something behind, like for him to like say, "Oh, I'm gonna retire." No, like I'm going back. Like to occupy your mind, and after assuming he gets a divorce, he's gonna be in the booth. Like he probably was like, "Yo, I'm never giving up football." Just so you know, I'm never giving up football. In my life as it is now, it's gonna be the way that it is. For again,
like I'm gonna be around football.
I'm gonna be around the football for the rest of my life, and the regimen that I have. I love my kids, but I'm just not gonna be around them all the time.
So basically, he chose football over his family.
Yeah,
football over family.
No, and that's we don't know what's going on.
Allegedly,
in the house.
we're just playing things out.
No, but at 45, like what really? So
what do you have to accomplish?
At 45, dude, you're already cemented as the greatest of all. It was in my brain. In my brain, I feel like
in my brain,
Tom Brady's the greatest football player of all time.
Yes,
in my brain, and I'm like, dude,
he's in everybody's top 3 at least.
Yeah, you've already cemented that. He has what, five Super Bowls?
A lot. I don't know.
He has
7.
a lot.
7 Super Bowls.
He has so it's like,
and he went to 9.
I think 10.
10.
So it's like okay.
And to do that in football, man, come on now.
How many? So what? So football.
Like what else? To your point, what else could you do?
And to Giselle's point,
right? What else could you do?
Dog, you won.
You've been to this hang out with me and the kids,
and I've supported you this whole time.
Word.
He literally chose football over his wife.
And she makes more money than him, right?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. I want to say she's worth maybe $400 to $500 million.
Yeah.
He's worth maybe $250.
I think she's like the top paid Victoria's Secret ever.
Dog, that man chose football over his family.
She from Brazil.
On the surface, that's what it looks like on the surface.
That's what it is. To Damo's point, it might be more conversation.
I'm pretty sure.
that.
To Damo's point, it's deeper than that. It's probably deeper than that. But on the surface, the low hanging fruit of what we can see, he chose football over his family.
And I think you're right, Damo. He probably had that conversation of like, yo, I'm going to be around football whether I'm playing or not.
Playing, coaching,
something,
commentating, you name it.
Absolutely. I'm going to be there.
This is like who I've been for the past 20-some whatever. No, going back to
that.
childhood.
Yeah.
This is all I know. So this is what I'm going to do. And if you don't like it, bye.
What's her demands, though? I wonder what her demands are.
Dude, it has like she's probably like, Tom, you need to be a husband. You need like, you know what I'm saying?
Say that again.
Tom, you need to be a husband. You need.
Nice.
I would just like I would love to be a fly on the wall for this conversation.
My name is Uncle Damo.
I would like to be in the room for that of like the
breakdown.
breakdown.
Because he's 45. He's 45.
Yes.
Dude, and that's what I'm saying, dog. You're 45.
Yeah, man.
Why are you even out? Dude, in her brain, she's like, dog, why are you even out there?
Sauce, that's equivalent to him being in the club till 2 or 3 a.m. every night, right?
He ain't getting concussions.
That too. Like his life is in danger when he out there. It's
You're
crazy,
45.
Man. That's crazy.
We got kids.
We got kids.
You've ticked off every goal that you could ever make as a football player.
Breaking.
And he's like, he has the all-time.
But no, he's probably like, oh no, I'm 45. I want to be the oldest player to win a Super Bowl.
Damo
again.
He might be
because I already did it once.
Dude, listen,
double up.
Don't he have the touchdown passes?
Dude, he has check boxes, Sauce, all the way down.
Anything passing, he got it.
He damn near got it. Plus he got the Super Bowl, so she's like, dude, you are fucking tripping.
Like, yeah, you don't like us that, you know what I mean?
Like, yeah, you really
don't
want
to
like
be around us.
Because, like, when you look
I'm
at his
fucking
regimen.
Giselle.
That's what I was going to say, man. I'm Giselle. You don't want to be around
this.
And
he's probably like, yeah, you're just Giselle.
Like, I could get another one.
Tom is going to mess around, find him like a little.
Oh, yeah, he could get whoever. He got work. He can get that work if he wants.
Giselle's going to have a harder time than him.
Oof.
Well, yeah, she
Tom
can't.
Tom Brady's your baby daddy.
Nah, you can't bounce back like that.
Tom's your baby.
Tom's going to find like a like 30-something-year-old chick.
That's bad. That's super bad.
Oh, no, she could find her a young one. It's just not going to be the accolades. Like, you can't. Yeah. You can't be Tom.
Close it out on this.
Yeah.
That's how you know all the glitters isn't gold. Like, people want to strive to have, like, money and fame and the glamour and the glory.
Sometimes it's just the love and the passion that wins.
The love and the passion wins.
There it is.
I gotta ask, do you think Sierra, did she bounce back?
From what?
She bounced back, right? From Future to Russ?
Yeah.
You don't think Giselle has that in her?
They're two different human beings.
All right. Let's close it out. Glad to be back, fellas. Feeling good.
Great show.
Yeah, we're going to have some guests coming up, so you never stumble upon the unexpected if you stick to the familiar. Hey, I still got it. There we go.
Still got it.
This podcast.